We've seen in the previous video that a new breed of vertical lending platforms are emerging. But in parallel to these pure players, there's also an increasing number of non-fintech companies that offer loans to their customers, which is also called embedded lending. Embedded learning is not a new trend. For instance, Amazon has a loan program for its marketplace resellers for years now. What's new is that this trend seems to accelerate as more and more platforms embrace it. Shopify has recently launched its loan program for SMBs, so has QuickBooks, the accounting software, in order to provide funding to their customers. And even Salesforce recently announced their grant program for small businesses. I personally think that at the moment, loan as a feature is used by this platform mainly for retention purposes. First, because you help customers either survive or thrive, depending on the reason for the loan. In the first case, it avoids a customer churn by helping them stay alive. And in the second case, if you help a customer grow, they will also likely spend more money on a platform, which is a virtuous circle. It also probably has a locked-in effect, as the customer will tend to stay longer. And obviously, what's common to all the platforms I've mentioned so far is that they can provide unique customer data to the underwriting/lending companies they work with and which manage these loan programs. If it's relatively easy for an Amazon to partner with Goldman Sachs to run its loan program, not every startup of tech company out there can do that. This is also why we're seeing an increasing number of infrastructure fintech companies offering embedded lending as a service or as an API. In that perspective, you have the verticalized approach, which focuses on specific segments or use cases, like Alma or Klarna, which let online sellers integrate the buy now, pay later scheme in their shopping cart process directly, but also more all-around approaches, such as Resolve, which lets any B2B company offer lending-related features in their product. It's also worth noting that beyond the retention aspect, embedded lending can have a real effect on small businesses' margins, as for some models, they can take a cut on the interest rate that they generate through their customers.